What's going on, everyone? Audio Experience Nation. We got another video update for you. There's been some significant progress in the showroom and wanted to share updates with everybody. So we'll take a peek over here in the 2-channel space first. So we are deep into tape, compound, call it whatever you want to call it. So this room is completely done with its first coat, and I believe there are 3 total. So if you remember the beam underneath this, I really love what my builder did for this. He really did an excellent job taking what was something about the space that was an obtrusive element and turned it into something that really works. No headroom sacrificed, but at the same time we have an excellent aesthetic, clean lines covering up the wiring and all the stuff that's up in between the beam and the HVAC. So that's gonna run all the way down the entire space. Neatly tied into the beam, and it's also properly connected to the ductwork to give a nice clean finish. And again, all of this is gonna be painted the exact same color, so it's gonna blend really nicely when it's all done. All right, so moving along into the theater, this is really great. Check this out. This place is coming together big time. If you've been following along, you will see how much actually has been done here. Things are just progressing so rapidly and at a quality level that I'm just so pleased with. Matt is doing an excellent job. Just a shout out to Divine Construction. He is killing it in here, just doing a wonderful job, extremely neat. So this room is completely done with its first coat. I mean, look at how neat everything looks. It's phenomenal. Yes, I vacuumed the floor, but I'm just talking about the actual work, the tape work, the compound work on the wall. Everything is so neat and tidy. I'm gonna back up a little bit and show you the other side of the beam and ductwork that we were looking at from that side. So this room is big. Just to give you guys a reminder, this room is 19 foot wide by 24 foot deep. So 24 feet from the screen wall back to where the projector is going to go, which is over here. Nice size room. So we're in the rear right-hand corner looking out. Even though we've got the ductwork there, it doesn't really look all that bad. And again, being painted the same color as the ceiling, the blend is gonna be tremendous. I didn't even know what this stuff was before, but it's paper-faced corner beads. So on the top is paper, and on the inside is like I don't know if it's some type of metal, and it provides a sturdy edge. So this is the beam side. First initial plan was to box it in, and then that plan quickly was scrapped because the ceiling height was just crazy lowered. I mean, we're talking like probably another 2 inches here. So it really resulted in an insanely cramped feeling when you came down here. So I'm like, yeah, that's not gonna happen. And then, so I contacted my HVAC guy, I contacted the city, I contacted a couple other people about it and asked if we can do like an exposed beam and an exposed HVAC system to save on the height, because we're already dealing with 7 foot, I think the floor to the ceiling joist was about 7'4". So we're already dealing like, once you install everything, roughly like 7 foot ceilings, which is obviously not ideal. Like, had this space been built from the ground up, I would have done, probably 11 or 12 foot ceilings. But again, you have to take what you got and make the absolute best of it. So I said, all right, let's just go with an exposed look. We're gonna have the duct work, we're gonna have the beam exposed, and we're going to just paint it the same color as the ceiling. It's gonna save us like 2.5 inches of height, and all is gonna be good. So the way that looked, if you remember looking at some of the prior videos, again, like I mentioned in the earlier part of this video, there's all sorts of like crazy wiring and tubing for the air conditioning outside, electrical wire, all sorts of stuff up in there. I was prepared to, hey, listen, it's gonna be an industrial look, so we're gonna go that way. But Matt really thought long and hard about what he could do to make this work with respect to keeping our height at the absolute highest, which is, this is the corner of the beam. So this corner bead is literally on the bottom right angle of the beam itself. So we could not get any tighter than we are with what it is right now. So he came up with this system to, like I was showing you before, to bridge the gap between the beam and the ductwork. Just tremendous, tremendous. So now, I mean, yeah, the ductwork is still exposed, but the level of cleanliness as far as how it looks is night and day from where it was before. So that's huge. So enough on that. Let's move on to what I'm really excited about is just the front wall. I mean, look at this. This is gonna be tremendous. So we've got plenty of space. I haven't quite nailed down the exact size of the screen, but we're gonna be somewhere in the neighborhood of, I would say, 140 to 180, in that range. I'm not quite sure, but minimum size is gonna be 140 and maximum 180. And we're gonna go with a 2.40 just because that's gonna give us the maximum amount of width, and that's in our best interest because of the ceiling height limitation, let's call it, that we have right now. So we want to go with the absolute widest screen we can, which is the 2.40 ratio. On this front wall, I had another video talking about what all the plugs are, so that they're all lined up in a row, purposefully built for what's going to be going in front of them. So from left to right, again, left speaker, conduit piping, subwoofer, power, monoblock power, conduit piping, general power, Ethernet, conduit piping, second monoblock power, second subwoofer power, and again, those are both 240 volt. Conduit piping, dedicated outlet for the right speaker, and conduit piping. And that one on the very, very far right-hand side, I'm gonna have that capped and plugged because I don't need it. It's extra, but also it's not symmetrical, and I like symmetry. So that was actually there prior to the evolutionary design of this wall. So we've got that all set. The Atmos speakers, everything is ready to go. We've got the wires in place, and I have the order on its way. It's gonna be processed on Monday, and we're gonna have 8 speakers coming in here, 4 for the wall and 4 for the ceiling. We are going with Paradigm in this case, as we are an authorized Paradigm and Anthem dealer here at Audio Experience. So we've got in the ceiling, the top of the line E80R, and in the wall, we have the E7 LCR for the left and right surround and the rear left and right surround. Once those come in, stay tuned. We're gonna do a video where I show you the installation of those speakers. We're gonna use the template to cut out the drywall, and we're gonna install those and terminate the speaker wire and hook everything up. So if you're interested to check that out, make sure you click subscribe and the bell notification so you know when we drop that video. In the bathroom laundry area, this is an important part of the space as well. This has been all taped and compounded, first layer. So we're gonna have some storage over here, and this is gonna be where the soda machine is gonna be for the theater. We got space for an on-wall mirror, powered, and then we're gonna put our vanity down there, toilet. And then over here, the plan was to have this and this, the dryer and the washer, side by side. That's not gonna work space-wise, so we're gonna take the dryer, put it on top of the washer, and this is all gonna be storage there. We're gonna have a pair of bypass sliding doors. We got the hole cut out for the door, and this is really cool because this door is gonna match all of the interior doors, even though this is gonna be an exterior door. So it's gonna provide, the necessary security and the proper aesthetic that we want. So that's it, guys. For now, I think I'll be back at you with another update as things continue to progress. No real change in the audio closet just yet. Yeah, thanks for watching. Appreciate you coming aboard for the journey. It's been really fun, really exciting, a lot of things to come. If you have a question about anything 2-channel stereo or home theater related, leave a comment below. Shoot us an email, info@audioexperience.net. Check out our website. We're also online with Dolly, NAD, PSB, and Blue Sound as an authorized dealer. and those products can be found at shopaudioexperience.com.